All right. What is up, everybody? It is me, Reflex, back again with another reaction. Today, we're going to be listening to Damascus by Gorillaz, featuring Omar Souleyman and Yasiin Bey. So you guys might know that I might be the biggest Gorillaz fan you know. Okay, there's probably someone more mentally ill than I am, but for Gorillaz, man, I go all out. I went all the way to London, bought this shirt, saw 4 shows, went to the House of Kong exhibition. I'm committed. I'm a big fan, and you know, Gorillaz has been there with me since I became a fan around Humans era, you know? So it's absolutely exciting again to see a big album coming up here. Being able to also see this entire album live in person, I know how this song goes. I know the live version, and I've heard people say a bit like, or some people who have liked the live version a lot were a bit disappointed with the studio version. So I will see what they mean by that. I haven't listened to it yet because this just came out about yesterday on Kong Studios. So yeah, I mean the song is officially releasing on Spotify by the time I upload this. So I'm excited. I can't wait for Damascus. It's gonna be a good time. I'm also gonna flex one thing. I'm one of the first people in this world to hear this song. Because what happened was, it's a story time for my London vlog, whenever that comes out. Yeah, I might be one of the first people who listened to Damascus, as a matter of fact, because after I finished the House of Kong exhibition, they were rehearsing by the end place, where you'll see the Plastic Beach in person, where you'll see some art in person, after the whole full audio exhibition. They were rehearsing behind a curtain, and the staff allowed me to stand there and listen and lurk around. They had to kick me out eventually because I was standing there for a whole hour. I was listening to Damascus, I was listening to the Manifesto, I was listening to a whole lot of stuff. And then, anyways, let's listen to Damascus, y'all. As I said, though, I am kind of anxious, thinking that it might not be to my taste, because I listened to the live version this morning. I love that song so much, so I really hope it doesn't disappoint me. But we'll see. Damascus featuring Omar Souleyman and Yasiin Bey. I know the song starts with a little robotic intro, and then the drop comes. So, here goes nothing, I guess. It's a 4-minute long track. Let's get it. Yeah, it sounds like the live versions. Also, no Damon singing, I guess, except for the intro, if it is him singing. Okay. Ooh, I like that little ending of the intro. And here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, that's a great build-up, though. Okay. Very okay. Before Yasiin starts here, very techno inspired, because the live version was more acoustic, I guess. This one is more digital. Right, Yasiin, what you gotta say?
Fresh, top down on your radio.
Fresh.
GA in the place you show.
Fresh.
Souleyman in the place you know.
Fresh.
Making all replace you go.
Ooh, I like this. Ooh.
Ship from Damascus, need more point. The fantasy is real, feel free, enjoy. Time to make noise.
I don't know, for me it sounds kind of like it kind of sounds like the vocals are a bit demo-y, no? Maybe I'm very used to the live version where it sounds very loud, you know? Yasiin Bey was screaming his lyrics, Omar Souleyman was yelling his verses and stuff. But this feels kind of, I don't know, lackluster energy. I like the instrumentation so far, though.
That's the way it is, and it's like fresh arrival. Is real, feel free, enjoy. New brand new to the soulful voice.
Very Plastic Beach vibes.
Fuddle, yalla, hallelujah, holla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, Shikoni. Navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Point Nemo, inspiration, movement, hysteria.
Ooh, I like that. Wait, go back to that. I like that little implementation of the Syrian instruments in the background.
Big ship from Damascus, point Nemo, inspiration movement, stereo. I say hallelujah, holla, yalla, yalla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, Shikoni. Know where I'm headed and I be where I be. They gotta how they gotta, but not like me. Fresh Bravo. In the place so
fresh.
Dante in the place is so
Fresh.
Souleyman in the place you know.
Fresh.
Make them know everywhere you go. Top down on your radio.
Fresh.
DA in the place you so Dante in the place you go. Souleyman in the place you know.
Fresh. Interesting. Interesting. I think I much prefer the live version at the moment. At least in terms of the vocals, that's for sure. I like what they did. This wasn't really what I was expecting. This was really not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting less of a techno influence and the vocals to be a bit more louder. But here how do I describe this? Here it felt, okay, the live version felt like a folk party. You know what I mean? I've been to a lot of folk parties. You know, I'm half Serbian, so I've been to a lot of Serbian parties where there's a lot of light instrumentations and very big energy type of stuff. And it's kind of similar to this. And when I saw this song live, okay, when I heard this song for the first time at the show, I went crazy in that crowd. I'm just gonna say that first and foremost. I was dancing like a lunatic. If they ever released the concert videos for the mystery show and showed Damascus, the crowd shot of me needs to be shown. Because if nobody was filming me, they missed out. Genuinely. Because that's like pure. I was giving out pure energy. Anyways, so I was saying though, the live version was giving more of a live moment, I guess. I mean, it is live, right? But this one felt more robotic, synthesized, more production heavy, less real instruments, more less real acoustic instruments and more technological produced stuff. You know what I mean? Because differentiating from the live version, it only had the while like most of the stuff like the drums, the bass, and most of the other stuff was acoustic, of course. But compared to this one, a lot of it was very technological, dare I say. I like this part right here, though. I think my biggest gripe would be also, Omar Souleyman does not sound like that, does he? Because his live version, he sounded, no offense, a bit older, and I think that was the sickest part, like more of a raspy kind of voice. He sounds more clean here, but I kind of enjoyed the raspy voice. Might just be me, though. Yeah, because I think, if this is meant to be more of a technological setting, then I'd understand, I think. If this is, in a sense, meant to be more technological. But compared to all the other songs off of The Mountain, if this album feels more acoustic to some extent, I would argue. Or is it, though? No, I mean, I guess the whole album is... I'm backtracking already. How did Manifesto sound again? Yeah, because here, the Manifesto sounded very acoustic. God of Flying. A fusion of both, I'd say. And then the Happy Dictator isn't really acoustic, is it? Oh, I gotta listen to that song later. Anyways, I was ready to really like this song, but maybe it's a grower. It's a grower because what did I say about the Manifesto when it first dropped on stream? I said the Manifesto, I wasn't a big fan of it on first listen. I felt like they butchered it to some extent, right? And look at that. You guys want to see what was my top 3 on rap this year? The Manifesto. The Manifesto. And if the song came out sooner, it would have probably beat my top 2 songs. Would have probably beat my top 2 songs. Deadpool by Suze and Game by Nine Lana. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. But I think that'll be it for my reaction for today. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see more of my music takes. Join my Discord if you want to. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get a Fortnite creator code right now, so help a brother out, please. I would like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.